Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to the course of Digital Signal Processing. My name is Dr. Muhammad Bilal Qureshi and I'm going to be your instructor for this course. So before starting the course, let's look at the guidelines of this course. So as you know that because of COVID-19 situation, we will be having these lectures online. So there will be two lectures of 60 minutes each. What we will do, we will have 20 to 35 minutes of presentation which will be uploaded on YouTube. So you will watch that presentation in which I have explained you all the things, and then we will have a session of 30 to 35 minutes on MS Teams to discuss your problem and to answer your questions. I will try my best to upload the video lectures on YouTube before Tuesday because we don't have any class on Monday as per timetable. So there are going to be 16 weeks of lecture, so we'll cover 32 lectures. Let's move on to next guidelines. Okay, so there are going to be 4 assignments and 4 quizzes which is mentioned in your course outline, and I have shared that course outline with you on portal. And here I'm going to tell you about the course books. So these are your 2 textbooks. One is Discrete Time Signal Processing by Alan V. Oppenheim. The preferred edition is 5th or 6th. However, if 2nd is available, you can use that one. The contents are almost same. The only difference between is that the page number are different in new editions. So this is the same book from same author. So I hope that you have studied Signal and System by the same author, Alan V. Oppenheim. The second book that we are going to follow in this course is Digital Signal Processing, a Practical Approach by Emmanuel C. Fisher. So I will upload the scanned copies of this book because this is not easily available. However, this book is available in the library, so you can get it from there. So let me talk about what we are going to study from this textbook, the first one and second one. So from the first textbook, we are going to talk about signal and system. So the first chapter is just the recap of what you have studied in signal and system. We will talk about signal system, we will talk about LTS system, we will talk about impulse response, convolution, Fourier transform properties, and then we will shift to our main topic, that is sampling. So we'll talk about the phenomena of sampling. We'll study the undersampling, oversampling, downsampling, upsampling, and then we will shift to another transformation, which is Z transform. So we'll talk about Z transform, and then we will use that Z transform to study the different behavior or different transformations of a system. Then finally we'll talk about the structures. So these 5 chapters are initially from the book of Discrete Time Signal Processing. Then the second book, we will use this second book exclusively for designing filters. So we'll talk about the designing of 2 filters, that is FIR, finite impulse response, and IER. So we'll talk about these filters in detail. So these are the reference books that you can follow Digital Signal Processing by Sullivan, 2nd edition, Advanced Digital Signal Processing by J.G. Procus, and then Digital Signal Processing, a computer-based approach, McGraw-Hill. So these are the reference books which you can use. So as I have already mentioned you about the course content, so these are the CLO'S that you have to achieve in this course. So these are our course learning objective. So number 1 is differentiate between continuous and discrete time systems and signals and articulate the underlying concept of continuous to discrete time transformation, both in time and frequency domain. So this transformation is basically the sampling process. So we are going to study the sampling process in time and frequency domain. Before that, we will talk about the recap of your signal and system knowledge. So this is our program learning objective 1, and the domain is C1. Okay, so the cognitive domain is C1. So it will cover chapter 2 and chapter 4. So this is our learning objective 1. In second, we will apply Z transform its properties on discrete time system. So this will cover chapter number 3, and this is again PLO1, program learning objective 1, and the level is C3. In third course learning objective, we will analyze LTI discrete time system, interpret difference equations, demonstrate the difference between linear and non-linear phase system. So this will be from chapter number 5, and this is going to be C4 level. So the cognitive level is 4. So what we are going to do, we are going to do analysis in this chapter, and the program learning objective is PLO2. Finally, this is from another book, chapter 6, 7 or 8. As I've already told you that what we will do, we will design digital filters, so FIR and IR. With variety of techniques, there are a number of ways to design FIR filter, and there are a number of ways to design IR filters. So we are going to study the concepts of designing these filters and computation of Fourier transforms. So that was about the course learning outcomes. So we have 4 course learning outcomes, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we are going to assess these in your quizzes and assignments. So let's talk about them in the next slide. So before I move to assessment, these are the targeted PLOs. As you saw in previous slide, PLO1, it means that we are going to focus on the engineering knowledge. So an ability to apply knowledge of mathematics, science and engineering fundamentals, and an engineering specialization to the solution of complex engineering problem. So like it's very basic, just we are going to give you the flavor of engineering knowledge. When talk about PLO2, that is the program learning objective. So overall basically there are 12 program learning objectives for engineering. So we are just targeting 3 here. So second is problem analysis, an ability to identify, formulate research literature and analyze complex engineering problems. Reaching sustained conclusion using first principle of mathematics, natural sciences and engineering sciences. So first I'm going to provide you engineering knowledge regarding this digital signal processing. Then we will use that engineering knowledge to problem analysis. And finally in PLO3, we're going to design and development of solution. So we're going to design digital filters, an ability to design solution for complex engineering problems, and design systems, components or processes that meet specific needs with appropriate consideration for public health and safety, cultural, societal and environmental consideration. So these are the 3 targeted program learning objectives. Basic knowledge, using that knowledge for problem analysis, and then design development solutions. So this is the complete assessment plan, which is also mentioned in your course outline, which you can see uploaded on the portal. So our first assignment will be from CLO1, and once you have submitted that assignment, the quiz will be based on that assignment. So you can see that we are targeting the same CLO for assignment 1 and quiz number 1. Then the sessional will be, if there is any sessional, I don't know about it, whether is it going to be any sessional online or not, but let's say there are sessionals, so that will be from CLO1 and CLO2. So assignment number 2 will be from CLO2 and quiz number 2 will be from CLO2. Now assignment number 3 will be from CLO3, and then same CLO will be used for quiz number 3 assessment. And then in second sessional we will have CLO2, CLO3, CLO4. So we have covered 4 CLO till sessional 2. And then we will have finally assignment number 4 and assignment number quiz number 4 from CLO4. And in terminal exam we will have all these CLOs. So the reason for having these CLOs multiple times, you can see that we have CLO1 in assignment and quiz, and then we have in sessional. So if somebody fails any CLO in assignment or quiz, he or she will have a chance to clear that CLO in sessional 1. In OBE based learning, you must need to clear all the CLOs. So that's why in terminal exam you see all the CLOs again. So it means that one question is going to be CLO 5, CLO 4, CLO 3, CLO 2 and CLO 1. Okay, so that was all about the assessment plan of the digital signal processing course. So these are the few instructions regarding the online lectures that I will upload the links of the lecture on the portal, and PPTs will be uploaded on the portal. All other supporting documents will be shared on portal. So please regularly keep watching the portal because I'm going to share all the things on the portal. Okay, links will be uploaded on the portal, PPT will be uploaded on the portal, and all the relative links will be uploaded on the portal. Now regarding the attendance, I will share the attendance link at the start of the online lecture. So what you have to do, you have to mark the attendance at the start of the lecture as well as at the end of the lecture. It is mandatory for everyone to mark attendance 2 times, and students are encouraged to ask questions without creating disturbance. So I will expect one person to speak at a time and rest of you to please listen, and I will try to answer as many questions as possible. So first what you're gonna do, you will go through the video, you will watch the video, and then I will try to explain that lecture myself, and finally you can do question answer session. Thank you very much.